and welcome to another Halloween video for 2020. I'm doing my interpretation of Frankenstein's bride. We're jumping straight into the face products, and that's because she's naturally going to be paler than me because she's, well, not really living, I suppose. I'm using a white cream-based product all over my face, neck and ears, and then adding a little bit of dimension in there with some green paint as well. I think purple or blue would look really good for this look as well. After you blended the skin products in, I'm using a contouring shade of black. That way when I blend my black with my white, I get a grey shade and it looks really cool. Just be careful not to overblend because you will turn your entire face grey, and if that's the look you're going for, that's fine, but it wasn't for me. Her brows will be very angular because it's a contrast of what I naturally am. I have very soft, fluffy brows, but I think this sort of drew in the drama. We're doing a Glam Frankenstein's bride today because, you know, her bridal makeup has to be on point. I'm doing a cut crease and just mapping out where the crease would be, and then applying some black shades on a pencil brush by Morphe. I will also name the brushes I will use down below as much as I possibly can. Then I'm blending it out slightly with a bit of product on the brush. A little bit of product, not too much at all, and then I use a clean brush with the same size and just blending that out so it's super seamless. So you get this beautiful gradient of black to grey. Redefining the cut crease area with the P. Louise base in white, which also gives a good layering effect for the glitter we're about to put down. I'm using the Nikkie Tutorials glitter that she came out with like Too Faced absolutely years ago. Hated the palette, loved this glitter, so I'm using it today. But I think maybe a green shade would also look really cool. But I sort of went with a white base. Adding a very dramatic winged eyeliner. I'm just using a face and body product here because it washes off a lot easier. But if you were wearing this to a party or an event, I do recommend wearing like a long wear liquid liner. Now to tie back the theme of her husband, as in like Frankenstein's monster, who is green in tradition, I'm using green powder, well, shadow on my lower lash line, so it incorporates the two as a couple. Applied some dramatic false lashes, powdered my entire face completely, and then applied a tiny bit of blush just so she had a little bit of colour. Now for highlighter, I'm using Flexitarian by Colourpop because it's the most blinding white highlighter anybody could ever own. Because she is technically a monster and she's been stitched together from multiple parts, I'm creating some stitches all over her face and neck. You can create this however you like. I'm going with a more cartoony 2D effect rather than a 3D effect of like modelling paste or coloured redyed or something like that. So I'm using red down as a base, black to add depth, and then white to add highlight throughout. But you can of course just stick with a traditional red and you will exactly know what you mean. After the shape was there, I created the stitches using black, and then for highlighting on top of those black lines, I actually used silver just because I liked the colour contrast, so it's different than white. I'm using a black lipstick just to outline my lips because we're doing an ombre effect today. I'm using black then red in the middle, and I think it looks very dramatic and sexy and fun, but I think you can do a lot of colour lip options here. Her signature white hair streaks. I'm using body paint for this because it washes out very simply, and if you have hair extensions that are white, I think that would look even better. But I loved how this look turned out. I thought it felt very sexy, very dead, very beautiful. I loved it. So happy Halloween, guys. It's coming up very soon. We're halfway through the month already. I hope you all have a beautiful day, night, or wherever you are. Bye!